Hello. What is this, you might ask yourself? A panel. No ordinary panel. A panel that's been repaired. I'll show you, look behind. It's been fixed. It's been fixed by a miracle cure. Plastech. Plastech, one of the many different products that's on the market, so you can repair your bits and pieces that you've broken rather than send them in to a workshop. There's this one, Split Fix. There's the good old body repairer by plastic padding, where you mix it and stick it all on, but it's a horrible job. And then there's this new revolutionary one by Plastech. Now the difference between this and all the others are, you can actually make bits, you can make lugs and so on. So not only do you have to fix the cracks, you can fix the lugs that you've broken off. Now, as always, I really don't know what I'm on about, but I know a lady who does. I'd like to introduce Sarah here. Sarah, come and tell us all about this fancy new product that we've got here. First of all, tell us what it can do.
Right, well, it will fix your average crack, as you can see here,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of other products that'll do that too. What makes it totally unique is that it will actually make you a new plastic part.
Right,
you can see
because
how
this is
strong
not
that
this
is.
is not uncommon, isn't it? Breaking off lugs. And
It
so on.
happens
I mean,
all
you don't,
the time.
You don't even have to fall off your bike to break the lug. As soon as you take your side panel off, more often than not, you've cracked it or broken the lug.
That's right, and the problem is if you've lost the part, then you're stuck, aren't you? You've got to throw it away. What can you do with that?
And buy a new panel, which
You've
costs a
got to
fortune.
buy a new panel, which costs
All
you
right,
a fortune. But with Plastech, we can make this new part very, 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 very easily.
Easily? I mean,
Very
you know,
easily.
You're not kidding me now, are you?
No, even I
Well,
can
for
do it.
example, I haven't got my overalls on, you haven't got your overalls on.
No.
Does this mean it's not a messy job?
It's not a messy job, I can show you.
So you're going to show me?
I'll show you.
All right, then show me.
Okay.
Bring them over here now and let's have a little look what we get in the package.
Right, well this is the preparation. Okay, very simply, cut off the top of this, pour a little bit of powder into the powder pot.
Yeah.
Use your pipette to drop a few drops into the smaller liquid bottom.
Yeah.
And that's it, that's
So
your
why do you do that
preparation.
then? Is that just to sort of make life easier for the repair?
Ease of use.
Got
You
ya.
don't mix anything up, you don't waste anything.
And these are then spare for the next
These are then
job?
spare for the next job.
Right, well, what about this then? This is...
This is what we're going to use to make the new leg.
Oh, right, well, I actually
Yes.
feel quite... peppered, it's not very tasty. So
No.
that's the make the lug, as in, that doesn't make the lug, you make a mould.
That makes the mould,
Right.
so we can make the new leg.
Well, it just so happens here, down here, come on, Sutty. Right, well, you have behind here, we have a broken panel. Well, we haven't.
This
has obviously been fixed in the
That's
old horrible
one
method. I
that's
mean,
been used
and
with
it's
the-
moving, it's horrible.
That's right.
And this is
So
one of your little lugs that
That's
you've
one
produced.
of our legs that we've made.
What happened? Did you use this here to copy off?
We use the
a
original
mould?
leg, yeah,
And
the
then
good one,
produce this?
and then you fill it out with the
I
product.
need to see this done, because I'm
No
not
problem.
completely convinced.
Okay, now to make the leg, we're going to pop this into boiling water for 2 or 3 minutes.
Got time to go for a brew? I always like to go for a brew. Oh, yes.
Here's one that's been in there.
This one we made earlier.
This is one we made earlier.
And it's
Comes like a pussy, see?
all right. And do you bung this on this here lug? I like to help
Push
out,
that
so I'll hold the panel.
Over, very, very simply, onto the leg, and leave
And
it
that
there.
is it. And so we leave this what now for a
We
couple of
leave
minutes
that
while it solidifies.
for 2 or
like?
3 minutes,
Yeah.
so it becomes a little bit solid.
Mhm.
Put it off, and that's your mould.
Right, Sarah, tell me now, is this thing going to be ready now? We've left it a couple
That
of minutes.
looks about ready, yes.
Looks about ready.
So,
So,
if you yank
should I
that
just
off
yank
there.
it off?
Yeah,
Or
just
yank
pull it off.
Don't,
Yank
honestly.
it off.
Oh, I'm frightened. I don't want to break it.
You won't break it.
Will I not? So there we are. We've got this off. Oh, I can tell that looks not dissimilar to that. So now what the heck do we do with it? Now it looks like a piece of chewing gum.
Now we fill it up with Plastech.
Right.
So if you hold on to that
I'll
for
hold
me.
on to this, yeah.
A couple of drops of the liquid into the powder. Spike
Oh,
it.
I see.
Pick it up. Another drop.
Well, you'll have to forgive my ignorance here, but
And
do you know
that's
what I
it.
thought you did? I thought you put the powder in this little sort of mould, but you don't. You put the drops on there and drop it. Look at that.
If you were making a bigger lug, you could put the powder
The
in.
other way around. So
And then
so
a
there's
few
no
drops
fear
of
of
the
getting...
liquid.
Can I have a dabble here? Give us a go.
Yeah,
give us a go.
you have a go.
Right. So there's no fear. So I put drops on there.
A couple of drops into the powder.
Like that.
Spike it.
Stick it. Ooh,
Pick it up. And then another drop.
Oh, I'm impressed with this.
So the good thing here is you're not mixing anything up and you're not throwing anything away.
Have I done enough now in this thing?
That's enough.
That's enough.
We
So
leave
how long
that
do we
now.
leave this for now?
About 10 minutes for it
About
to go
10
off.
minutes. And we can go and have another brew.
Yeah.
Anything for a cup of tea.
And then that's it. Job done. And that's your new leg. Yeah, that's
Is
ready.
it hard enough?
Yeah.
So how do we get this out? Do you have to heat this up
Peel
again?
it back and
Oh, you don't put it,
pop
just
it
put
out.
Oh, I can see it happening now.
that's it.
Oh, can't wait. It's exciting. Look at that.
too.
Oh, it is. It's just the same. In fact, let's just have a look. I don't know if you can tell. Let's just move this over here. It's just another version of that. Remarkable. Right, so we've got the lug.
We've got the lug.
We've got a panel.
We've got the panel.
We've got a nice bit here. Can we put that on there? And what method do we use now? What do we have to do now?
Exactly the same method as you used to fill up the mould.
So,
but place a couple of drops.
So I put the drops on here.
Straight onto there, you don't have to prepare it.
Oh.
Straight onto there. Oh no, a couple of drops.
Oh, powder first.
Yeah,
right,
powder
first. And then straight onto here.
Straight onto there.
And then
do another one.
Another one. There we go.
And then.
That it?
That's it.
Oh, I can't believe it. Now, how long will we need to leave that?
10 or 15 minutes.
And that will be as solid as it could be. In fact, probably better than the original because they break off easily.
Very, very solid indeed. Permanent repair.
Flaming handy. Now, let's just talk figures because it's very important.
Okay.
Your plastic paddings and things, you get tubes of those for whatever, a few pounds, but it's a messy, horrible thing. It isn't as strong, and you certainly can't form a lug, so that's a problem. But you could perhaps repair a crack, but it's limited. Then you've got split fix, which is a chemical reaction device, but that has limitations of use because you can't make lugs. But that's about 25 quid.
Yes.
This is around £35. And just run it by me again. How big a crack can you fix?
7.5 metres worth of crack repair the kit will do you, and it will make you 30 of these
30
lugs.
30 of these lugs.
So it goes a long way.
Strike a line. And you don't just have to make lugs and brackets. I mean,
you
what happens if you've got, you know, your bike falls over and the indicator is broken from the fairing? Very often you lose a big chunk.
You lose a huge chunk.
Yeah, so how do you go about that?
Very easily, you would stick a little bit of sellotape behind the hole and fill it up using the method
just
that
the
we've
way
just
I've
shown
done
you.
it to make the
Leave that 15 minutes just the same.
And that would do.
And that will do it.
It's very impressive. Well, thanks very much for your help, but I am not totally convinced, folks, that that lug is going to be as strong as we say. So I'll just go through the weighing test, all right? Wrong again. Come here a minute. Come here. You know, Sarah's gone now, so she can't witness this, but I'm going to have another go at breaking this lug because I don't believe her. So hang on a minute. This is that other panel that we had, that they made earlier. They could have cheated, you know. They didn't cheat. You can't break it. That is remarkable. In fact, I've broken the panel. That's how good the lug is. I was wrong, wasn't I? And this stuff, this chewing gum stuff, it does taste awful. You can actually reuse this loads and loads of time. A mirror. Why have I got a mirror? Just so I can do my hair. No, the fact is, this mirror could have come from a stripped thread on the handlebar switchgear, which is not uncommon. Well, if you squirt a bit of WD on there and bung the Plastech round it, stick it in the hole, leave it for a few mins and spin it out, you've created a new thread. Clever, innit, eh? Still don't believe this panel. I'm going to break this panel.